The Whimsical Wanderings of Gabby Gwen. Oh, Quirky Quill, what a delightfully dreary day for some dimension hopping and craft collecting. Gabby Gwen exclaims as she bustles about her craft and teleport station. The wind howls outside, rattling the chimes hanging in her windows. Indeed, Gwen. Nothing like a bit of eternal storminess to set the mood for interdimensional shopping, Quirky Quill replies sarcastically, his pages rustling. Where shall we venture first on this thrilling expedition? I'm thinking we'll start with the Twilight Train. I hear they have the most marvelous selection of trading cards featuring dollhouses and tea rooms. Plus, the lighting is always so dramatic there, perfect for finding some moody new craft supplies. Ah yes, because one can never have too many trading cards of miniature buildings and beverage serving areas, Quirky Quill quips. Well then, off we go into the swirling vortex of craft consumerism. With a flash and a puff of glittery smoke, Gwen and her snarky journal companion vanish from the craft station. They reappear moments later on the platform of the Twilight Train, surrounded by shadowy figures bustling to and fro. My, would you look at all these dapper ghosts and ghouls? Gwen exclaims, her eyes wide as she takes in the spooky scene. Her hair has transformed into a towering updo of lavender and mint green braids, adorned with tiny jingling bells. Her outfit has morphed as well, she now sports billowing bishop sleeves and a swirling galaxy print and a detachable overskirt covered in applique moons and stars. Yes, truly a haute couture crowd, Quirky Quill drawls. I'm sure they're all dying to see your latest ensembles. Oh hush, you sassy book, Gwen chides playfully. She makes her way to a kiosk labeled Phantasmagorical Trading Cards and Curios and begins eagerly flipping through the offerings. Ooh, look at this adorable cozy crypt tea room card. And this haunted dollhouse on the hill is simply to die for. I simply must add these to my collection. As Gwen gushes over her finds, a ghostly train conductor drifts by. All aboard for the Netherworld Halloween Garden. Next stop after that will be the Lolita Club Garden. Did you hear that, Quirky? We simply must check out the Halloween Garden. I bet they'll have the spookiest craft supplies. Oh joy, more creepy knickknacks to clutter up your craft station, Quirky Quill sighs dramatically. Lead on, oh mistress of the macabre. Gwen hops aboard the phantom train, settling into a plush velvet seat as scenery rushes by outside the window. Quirky Quill's pages flutter in the spectral breeze. I do hope they have some new glitter mixes at the Halloween Garden, Gwen muses. My ghostly glow and witch's brew blends are running low. Heaven forbid you run out of sparkly dust, Quirky Quill snarks. Whatever would you do without the ability to make everything shimmer unnecessarily? Before Gwen can retort, the train screeches to a halt. Netherworld Halloween Garden. Watch your step as you disembark, and mind the gap between the train and the eternal void. The conductor calls out. Gwen practically skips off the train, her jingly bracelets and clanky earrings creating a cacophony of chimes. Her outfit has shifted once again, now she sports dramatic bell sleeves and orange and black stripes, with a detachable overskirt featuring applique jack-o'-lanterns and bats. Her updo has transformed into an intricate series of braids woven with fake cobwebs and tiny plastic spiders. Well, this is certainly festive, Quirky Quill comments dryly as they take in the spooky sights. Jack-o'-lanterns grin from every surface, while ghostly figures drift between stalls selling all manner of Halloween crafts and curios. Isn't it marvelous? Gwen gushes. Oh look, there's a glitter-mixing gazebo. And a patio of perfumes. Where should we start? Perhaps with finding an exit, Quirky Quill mutters. Ignoring her journal's grumbling, Gwen makes a beeline for the glitter-mixing gazebo. As she approaches, a ghostly figure in a tall witch's hat greets her. Welcome, dearie. Care to brew up some beautiful new glitter blends? The spectral shopkeeper cackles. Oh yes please. Gwen claps her hands excitedly. I'd love to make something sparkly and spooky. Then step right up and let's get mixing. We have all sorts of creepy colors and eerie add-ins. Gwen spends the next hour concocting glittery potions, gleefully naming her creations things like Banshee's Tears and Zombie Zest. Quirky Quill provides a steady stream of sarcastic commentary throughout. Ah yes, because the world definitely needed more glitter with punny Halloween names, he quips as Gwen puts the finishing touches on a blend she's dubbed Frankenstein's Fancy. Oh hush, you're just jealous because you can't play with glitter, Gwen teases. Yes, I'm positively green with envy, Quirky Quill deadpans. However will I go on, knowing I'll never know the joy of being coated in sparkly craft herpes. Gwen giggles at her journal's snark as she gathers up her new glitter blends. Come on, let's check out the patio of perfumes next. I want to find some spooky new scents. As they make their way across the Halloween garden, they pass by all sorts of strange sights: a group of skeletons having a tea party, a patch of talking jack-o'-lanterns gossiping about the latest netherworld news, even a ghostly fashion show featuring the latest in haute couture. At the patio of perfumes, Gwen sniffs her way through an array of eerie aromas. Ooh, this witch's brew is delightfully herbal. And graveyard mist has such a haunting floral note. Yes, nothing says alluring like smelling like a corpse garden, Quirky Quill snarks. As Gwen debates between vampire's kiss, a deep, velvety rose scent, and werewolf howl, a wild, woodsy aroma, a commotion breaks out nearby. It's those blasted supernaturals again. A ghostly vendor cries out. Always causing trouble. Sure enough, a group of caped and masked figures come swaggering through the Halloween garden, led by a muscular man in a skin-tight bat costume. Well, what have we here? Batty Man drawls as he spots Gwen. If it isn't little Miss Craft Queen herself. And her trusty sidekick, Captain Sarcasm, Latex Man adds, gesturing to Quirky Quill. Oh joy, the circus is in town, Quirky Quill mutters. Now boys, play nice, Gwen chides gently. There's plenty of Halloween spirit to go around. Bah! Halloween is for amateurs, Spidey fan scoffs. Real heroes celebrate Superhero Day. Is that before or after Inflated Ego Awareness Month? Quirky Quill quips. Before the supernaturals can retort, a booming voice echoes across the sky. Enough of this foolishness. Thunder crashes as the stormy visage of Zeus appears in the clouds above. You insufferable mortals and your petty squabbles. I should smite the lot of you. Ah, someone's grumpy today, Gwen says sympathetically. Would you like a nice cup of calming chamomile tea, Zeus? I have some lovely blends from the woodland of tea blending. I do not want your pathetic leaf water. Zeus bellows. I am the king of the gods. I demand respect and reverence, not herbal beverages. Sounds like someone could use a nap, Quirky Quill stage whispers to Gwen. Before Zeus can unleash his godly wrath, a group of colorful, jingly figures comes bounding up. Did someone say beverages? Jackie the Jester asks eagerly. We've got all sorts of tasty tisanes and terrific tarts. Jaunty adds. Plus parfaits, smoothies, and super sundaes. Juggy chimes in. Begone, you jingling jesters. Zeus thunders. I have no need for your frivolous refreshments. Aw, don't be such a party pooper, big guy. Joshy the Jester cajoles. How about a nice thunderbolt toddy to soothe those godly nerves? As Zeus sputters indignantly, Gwen decides it's time for a hasty exit. Well, this has been lovely, but I think it's time we moved on to our next destination. Toodles, everyone. With a wave of her hand, Gwen activates her teleportation magic. In a swirl of glitter, courtesy of her new ghostly glamour blend, she and Quirky Quill vanish from the Halloween garden. They reappear moments later in a whimsical wonderland of pastel colors and frilly fashions, the Lolita Club garden. Gwen's outfit has transformed once again to match their new surroundings. She now sports a frothy confection of a dress in baby pink and mint green, with layers upon layers of lace and ruffles. Her hair has become an elaborate updo of cotton candy pink curls, adorned with tiny bows and flowers. Well, this is certainly saccharine, Quirky Quill comments, his pages now edged with delicate lace. Isn't it, darling? Gwen gushes, twirling to make her petticoats swish. Oh look, there's a tea attire boutique. And a fancy headwear haberdashery. Where should we start? Before Quirky Quill can suggest finding the nearest exit, a group of Lolitas comes flouncing up, their petticoats bouncing with each step. Oh my goodness, is that Gabby Gwen? One girl in a frilly blue dress squeals. We simply adore your designs. Your cupcake couture collection was simply scrumptious. Another in lavender gushes. And don't even get me started on your Tea Time Treasures accessories line. A third in mint green adds. Pure perfection. Gwen beams at the praise, while Quirky Quill's pages rustle in what might be an eye roll if he had eyes. Oh, you're all too kind. Gwen says. I'm actually working on a new line inspired by this lovely garden. Would you girls like a sneak peek? The Lolitas squeal in delight as Gwen pulls out her sketchbook, which appears from seemingly nowhere, and begins showing off designs. This is my pastel paradise dress, see how the layers of chiffon create a rainbow effect? And here's the macaron magic ensemble, complete with a hat that looks like a tower of delicate French cookies. As Gwen chats with her adoring fans, Quirky Quill notices some familiar faces lurking nearby. Oh goody, the peanut gallery has arrived, he mutters. Sure enough, Gwen's snarky neighbors have somehow found their way to the Lolita Club garden. The Mad Hatter is eyeing the elaborate headwear with professional interest, while the Cheshire Cat grins wickedly from a nearby tree. Ellis the Elvis lookalike seems rather out of place in his rhinestone-studded jumpsuit, while Robo the Robot appears to be short-circuiting from all the frills and lace. Well, if it isn't the Queen of Craft herself, the Mad Hatter calls out. Holding court with your loyal subjects, I see. More like indoctrinating a new generation into her cult of cute, the Cheshire Cat purrs. Now, let's not be catty, Gwen chides gently. There's plenty of kawaii to go around. Kawaii? More like cuckoo. Ellis declares in his best Elvis drawl. This place is nuttier than a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich, thank you very much. Error. Does not compute, Robo intones. Too much pink. System overload. Before the situation can devolve further, a new voice pipes up. Did someone say pink? Darling, you can never have too much pink. A fabulous figure sachets into view. It's none other than the drag queen devil herself, resplendent in a hot pink sequin gown with a towering wig to match. Well, hello there, sugar plums. She trills. Ooh, I am living for all this frilly fabulousness. Oh wonderful, it's Satan in stilettos, Quirky Quill snarks. Because this scene wasn't chaotic enough already. The drag queen devil ignores the journal's sass, instead focusing on Gwen's outfit. Honey, that dress is to die for. You simply must tell me where you got it. Oh, this old thing? Gwen giggles. I actually designed it myself. It's part of my new sweetie pie collection. Well, color me impressed. You've got talent, sugar. Have you ever considered designing for drag queens? I know some girls who would kill for gowns like these. As Gwen and the drag queen devil chat excitedly about fashion, more curious characters begin to gather. The Prattle pets come bounding up, with Teddy Bear in the lead. OMG, is that the drag queen devil? He squeals. I am like, your biggest fan. Aw, aren't you just the cutest little thing? The drag queen devil coos. I could just eat you up, not literally, of course. I'm on a strict no-souls diet these days. Meanwhile, Sybaritic Squirrel is eyeing the elaborate pastries and sweets on display with undisguised longing. I say, these confections look simply divine. I simply must sample them all. Now, don't be greedy, Chimney Sweep chides. Save some for the rest of us, old chap. As the Prattle pets chatter away, the peculiar plushies make their entrance. Jeff La Jellyfish bobs through the air, trailing Sparkles as he goes. Sheriff La Sheep eyes the growing crowd suspiciously, while Presto Pony blinks mischievously at the male characters present. With another blink from Presto, the Mad Hatter suddenly finds himself wearing a frilly pink dress instead of his usual attire. I say. What is the meaning of this? He sputters indignantly. Looking good, Hattie. The Cheshire Cat cackles. Pink is definitely your color. Now, let's all play nice, Gwen says, trying to keep the peace. How about we all head over to the comic book topiary's tea room for some refreshments? As if summoned by the mention of tea, a group of overzealous playing cards comes rushing up. Did someone say tea? The Jack of Hearts asks eagerly. We've got all sorts of marvelous brews. The Queen of Diamonds adds. Plus scones, sandwiches, and sweets galore.